Hello budding artists and creative minds. Welcome to my channel Watching You. Today, I'll be drawing and explaining the role of ball pit monster from Clucky's Logic, animated by Gametoons. In the dimly lit corners of Clucky's fast food establishment, a lurking threat resides within the seemingly innocent ball pit. This is no ordinary playground feature, it is the domain of the ball pit monster. A grotesque black blob, its body is obscured by a chaotic jumble of colorful plastic balls. Two bulging white eyes gleam with a predatory intensity, scanning for any sign of life. As children giggle and play nearby, few realize the horror that waits just beneath the surface. With arms that resemble plastic toy robot hands, the ball pit monster embodies pure malice, an animalistic force driven by an insatiable craving for destruction. When it senses the warmth of a living being approaching its lair, it strikes with terrifying speed, a ruthless assailant intent on violence. No one, not even the owner of the establishment, possesses the power to tame this beast. The ball pit, once a symbol of fun and joy, transforms into a chamber of dread, where laughter can quickly turn to screams. In this dark underbelly of Clucky's, the ball pit monster reigns supreme, waiting patiently for its next unsuspecting victim. In Gametoons' latest video, a girl introduces Clucky's restaurant and its special state-of-the-art features, including a gigantic ball pit. The player, trapped as an employee, is working the night shift, where Clucky gives instructions that are essentially tasks to complete in order to get promoted to fry cook. As the player attempts to accomplish these tasks, they are chased by Jackson Jackal. In a moment of desperation, the player hides in the ball pit, noticing a sign that reads, "No shoes in the ball pit." Despite this, the player jumps in with their shoes on. Jackson sniffs around the ball pit and eventually goes the other way in search of the player. While hidden, the player retrieves a bucket, one of the assigned tasks, and sees the balls in the pit bouncing around. Suddenly, two robotic hands emerge, trying to catch the player, but they manage to escape just in time. In a chilling reminder, Clucky warns again not to wear shoes in the ball pit. This introduces the ball pit monster without revealing its face, adding an eerie element to the story. In the second episode, Clucky takes over Gametoons, and the player is chased by an angry Clucky through a door, ultimately falling into the ball pit. Here, one of the ball pit monster's robotic hands delivers a punch to the player. The player falls. They catch glimpses of 3 different rooms, totally real escape, literally just a door, and the actual escape. The player manages to get through the actual escape, but the ball pit monster's true appearance remains a mystery. In this episode, the monster doesn't encounter the 2 veterans, leaving viewers anxious to discover what it actually looks like and what its backstory might be. In the next episode, Clucky is not the monster. Instead, the ball pit monster has no role. Most of the scenes take place in Rufus Ribbit's location, the Solarium, and Old Gorge, where Rufus is held hostage by Jackson Jackal. The setting shifts away from Clucky's restaurant, while the ball pit monster remains confined to the restaurant itself. When Clucky encounters his girl fans, he finds a place to hide, the ball pit. As he conceals himself, the girls search for him, noticing the balls bouncing from one corner to another. Thinking it's Clucky, all 3 jump into the ball pit, calling out, "We know you're in here." One fan asks, "What was that?" just before the other 2 can investigate. Suddenly, 2 large robotic hands smash down on them, while Clucky hops out of the ball pit and makes his escape. Later, Clucky checks the security monitors and discovers that the girls, having been killed, come back to life because they each have 3 chances from winning the spin wheel. I have a question, why didn't the ball pit monster kill Clucky but only the 3 girls? If you know the answer, please comment below. In the episode, Clucky buys his first house. Clucky Jr., a new character, appears in Clucky's restaurant. The blue baby egg with 2 legs accidentally jumps into the ball pit. Finally, the ball pit monster is revealed in full. Clucky calls out to his junior to get out, and in a bid to save him, Clucky jumps into the ball pit, only to have the monster grab hold of his leg. Clucky refers to the creature as the lumpy ball monster freak. The monster punches Clucky, causing the junior egg to roll out of the ball pit. Once again, Clucky is caught by the ball pit monster and receives a powerful punch, sending him crashing against the floor outside the ball pit rink. At last, we see the full form of the monster, revealing what it actually looks like. In the chilling backstory of the ball pit monster, I discovered a terrifying truth. The creature isn't just a mindless beast, but a manifestation of a hive mind composed of the spirits of its previous victims. See you in the next video. Bye for now.